Hello and welcome to the Austin Pinball Collective. Tonight we're going to be streaming a Bells and Chimes tournament, which is a women's pinball league. It's a nationwide league, but our chapter in Austin tonight is having a tournament, so we'll be streaming that. It is a group match play tournament with several rounds of qualifying, and then there will be the top 4 players will make it to the finals for a Don't Be Last ladder format finals. So currently they're just making announcements, and then we'll get started very soon. Thank you.
Right now, Abby is player 1 on Stars, and then Shelby player 4 on Please enter your scores in right away. I am using this to gather data for our wonderful women's weekend that is coming up in August. If you haven't heard about it or haven't registered, please do so. Please talk to us, talk to me or Meredith or Amanda or Nadia, and we won't shut up about it. Other thing of note, if you need to go to the bathroom, there are door codes, the bathroom, front door. Please do not bring your beer with you. Please leave it on the little stoop. We're not allowed to have beer in the lobby, and we want to renew our lease. And why would you want to take the beer to the bathroom anyway last year? I don't know. People did it on Saturday. I'm not joking. There are QR codes stuck up around the wall. It says game issue, let us know. If you have a game issue and it's impacting your play, please let Amanda or Nadia and I know. But please also scan this in. This is how we track any game issues, and we can make sure we can try to repair them. These also all belong to our wonderful people in the community. I have 4 of my games here. Nadia's got 2 games here. So please treat them like you are in our houses, which is do not rage tilt the games, which is if you're really angry and you drink, don't go and then rattle the game back and forth. Please don't death save. You can flip it off though. You can flip it off, you can be upset. No contact upset. But yeah, don't hit my games, don't let there, all my games. We're also going to have streaming going on, so Austin Pinball Collective's own stream channel, so you can check that out when you get home. This is kind of another test stream we had one Saturday. This is kind of just getting all the bearings and camera settings right and everything, so you may end up playing on the stream, but don't worry, there's not a huge audience for it yet, so you're not going to be being witnessed by too many people. Any? Don't want to be on stream? What are you doing? I'll be watching. Our policy on Saturday was you're going to be on stream if you're here. So we just don't if you have an issue, you can come and talk to me and Rebecca privately about that, but that would be the general is. If you do not want to be on the stream, please come up and tell us, so that way it's something where we can let the people who are driving the stream right now, hey, please avoid this game with this person if at all humanly possible. But it's a lot of work to do it. It's a lot of work to basically pull certain things from match play, and it's a lot to work around a bunch of people. So, all right, we are going to get started right now. I'm going to finish my first round is up. Yeah.
All right, we're going to be moving the rig to a game. Be right back. All right, for the first round, we're going to be playing Stars. This is a classic Stern game from probably the 80s, 90s, something like that. It is a very fun game. Let me see if I can find the match player information here. And there we go. So in Stars, there are several targets throughout the game. There is one here. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, there's one here. There's one here, 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 and here. For each star that you have completed, that will light one of these lanes in the spinner, and then if you rip the spinner, that will increase the value of the spinner. Another thing that you can do is you can collect a bank of these drop targets here, either the left one or the right one. Clearing one bank will give you double bonus here, and then clearing a second bank will, clearing both banks will give you triple bonus. Thank you for the follow. Flowers Magic, I think. So this is Amanda. She's player 2. This tends to be a very quick playing game, but it is fun to have if you can really get a hold of it. It is a lot of fun to play. Fortunately, this machine in particular seems to be pretty friendly with. It's got a center post at the bottom, and that tends to be pretty forgiving sometimes. Like that right there. Oh, the ball could have come back up, but it saves the ball surprisingly a fair amount of the time. So next up is Chimes.
What we'll do after we've played all of our balls is we'll just enter who got first, who got second, who got third.
Honestly, that's all one. That's all one. All right. So now really
So there are going to be 2 games in each round of the tournament. This is the first game on Stars. Next we'll be going to a more modern game, Game of Thrones. I will take you there as soon as this game is over. All right, Emily steps up. She gets one of the upper star targets. So this game always starts with 1 star lit on a spinner, and then but it roves around. It's kind of randomly chosen at the beginning of each ball. But then you want to collect more stars to make the spinner really valuable. And once you've gotten as many, a number of stars, then that you really just want to rip the spinner and collect the points. All right, then that gives her double bonus. The spinner on the left can also be lit. I'm not entirely sure how that happens. It might just be switch hits occasionally light it up. But Savvy had a good ball there.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Get that out, man. And you don't know what it is, and it gets
All right, Amanda's up next. She is one of the tournament directors for tonight, so she's probably dealing with other issues, but she is just about to step up, I think.
number 1. I'll take it. You're please.
Savvy blew it up. He's good at this.
Alright, she hit a star target now. So she's got 3 stars lit. The spinner is starting to get pretty valuable. You get 200 points per spin per lit star. So right now it would be 600 points a spin. She was going for it. Is hitting that left spinner, which is now currently looks like 400 points a spin. She's got double bonus now. Can't quite find the spinner. She's got just 1 target away from triple bonus, which could be valuable because she is maxed out now at 15,000. If right now it's doubled is 30 and tripled would be 45, and that's a big score. And unfortunately, the in-lane, out-lane didn't go in her favor, but she's getting a lot of bonus now. And it does look like it maxes out at 19,000 rather than 15,000 like I thought, so she got at least 3,800 on the way out. Or sorry, 38,000 on the way out.
Yes, this should be set to 3 balls, so this should be our last ball.
Alright, Emily's lit her lower targets. She lit the hardest one. That's kind of hard to hit directly. Oh, and could not get control of it to shoot at the spinner. The scoring is really interesting on this game. This is player 1 score here, player 2, player 3, and then it goes back down here to player 4. So that's kind of unusual for this game, but it can make make you think that you, or maybe get the wrong player's score, but. Alright, ball 3. This game is set to 3 balls, so some stars are set to 5 balls. This one is 3 balls, so and she's got now 3 of her 5 stars lit. Oh.
Yeah, I tilted.
And yeah, I think that she tilted that, so she does not get her bonus.
It's fun. Wait a minute, bring her. Have a good time. Oh, there's a bus. Oh, it's me. It's me. That's why he's watching in the 4th corner to see if it's you. That's how I'll know.
I would like your shirt on. Oh, she tilted.
Yeah, Amanda is currently in the lead, hoping to pad it.
Alright. So then I get to my scores, which is Lori, Sarah, and
So when someone tilts the flipper stop working.
Alright.
Some of these older ones, it'll tilt, but it'll have already thrown this ball out here. So like the flippers are still dead, and it's like, but I don't have a ball yet. So you just have to plunge it, and once it's got the ball, then it's like, oh, okay, now it's your turn. Now you can have the flippers. It's only on some of the older ones. And that stars.
You literally got like 1,000 from that. You got this. You guys are
final player of this game. She's currently in third, hoping to get... Oh, and so she will stay in third place. So Amanda takes first, Savvy second, Emily third, and Shima fourth. This is 2 games per round. We're going to get a Game of Thrones now, so let me switch the rig to that game. All right, and now we are moving to Game of Thrones. They have changed the player order. Yeah, so I need to refresh the match play information. And there we go. Okay. So this is a game I don't know super well, but you want to hit various shots around the playfield to qualify modes that are associated with the different houses. It looks like she was in a House Lannister battle there, or a mode. And you can be actually in 2 house modes at the same time. And at the beginning of the game, you get to actually choose which house you want to belong to, and doing that will give you some benefit. So I know that, for example, House Martell will give you an add-a-ball during multi-ball, and then I know there's a house that will make it easier to have an outlane ball save called the Lord of Light. Normally you get that by hitting those stand-up targets on the left over here by clearing that bank. Hitting these, both of these targets here will light a lock up the middle, and the middle lane is also where you start your houses start your modes once they are available. Yeah, so we can see here the house Stark. If Emily plunges now, she's now changing to her house. Now Martell is, you can use the action button to add a ball and multi-ball. And the action button is on top of the lockdown bar. So she probably is going to get that back. Yeah, ball save. probably not going to get that one back. At the beginning of a game, you can always choose to start the battle associated with the house that you are a member of. Like I said, you can choose to pass, and that's not necessarily a bad thing if you think that you can get another house ready and then play two at once. And you might also want to pass in some cases if you want to try to get a multi-ball, you can get a couple of locks ready, but unfortunately she only went halfway up that ramp, and that is often a death sentence.
I got to know it fairly well.
All right, Amanda stepping back up. Unfortunately, gets that back. Alright, catches the ball. Mystery is lit up the middle. She, I think, might want to be lighting her lock there. Looks like she might be trying to backhand it. That was a nice save down the middle, and she got an outlane ball save for completing the drop targets over here. All right, so now she's back in a battle.
Knocked it out. Terrible.
Unfortunately, she did not have a ball save going up for that. And that's two in a row. Hitting the drop targets, but not completing them, and then draining out the outlane. Savvy got a mystery award and has a chance to start her battle. into Lannister. There's a nice catch there. Back up the middle for another. She's increasing. Winter is coming. Now she has another battle ready. And I think, Martel, you want to hit the orbits, the shots that go all the way around the back. She has a sizable lead at the moment. We'll see if that holds.
What is this button for?
This is 7-5-3-1 scoring, so of the 4 players in this group, the person who comes in first will get 7 points, the person who comes in second will get 5 points, the person who comes in third will get 3 points, and the person who comes in fourth will get 1 point. Each game you play, you can get either 7, 5, 3, or 1 points, and then after qualifying is over, whoever has accumulated the most points, or the 4 players who have accumulated the most points, will go ahead into the finals. And in the finals, they will play 3 games. The first game will have all 4 of them, and then it's a don't be last format. So the person who comes in 4th place on that first game will be eliminated, and then they'll play a second game with the remaining 3 players, and then the third game will be a tie, played between the top 2 players from that second game, and that will yield first, second, third, or fourth rank in the tournament. Looks like Emily's trying to hit the center.
Player 4, you're up.
Savvy's trying to catch Amanda. She's already in second.
So then once everybody's in, then we'll see start next ball.
He's getting some good bounces to stay in, and as I say that, unfortunately she went out. So Amanda's going to take first again, Savvy second, Emily third, and Shima fourth. I'm going to see if there's another game that's still going. Otherwise, we can wait for the next round to come up. Let's see what the standings are here, and I will see if I can find another game. Yeah, so it looks like there's only 2 games still left, so we're probably just going to be at this screen for a bit before the next round is started. So we'll just hold off until the next round, and then we'll find someone else to follow. All right, it sounds like the second round is up. I will see if I can find a game. Round 2, let's see. Let's play look at some Stingray here. Let me move the rig and I will get it started.